Oh my God, excuse me. Good morning, you guys. It is May 2nd. It is Tuesday, May 2nd. I'm heading to work. It's a little bit late. I slept in, took it easy this morning, listened to some records, just took a fat dab. I'm fucking high as shit right now. Heading in, Katie and Daniel, Francisco. They should all be there. That should be cool. It's like 1:30 already. Running a little bit late. So, I wasn't really gonna talk about it just because it's not really, that cool to be like talking about other people's personal business on like a vlog. But that person decided to like make public with their situation, so I figured I now have to tell you guys like what happened on my side of the story, because Eric Works, which is not his name. His name is Eric Skavnicki. It's ironic that he would give himself the nickname Works, but why I had to fire Eric Skavnicki. So Eric has worked for me a few times over the last 2 years, and I had already previously fired him for not showing up on time and just overall being kind of a lazy worker. And about 9 months ago, I decided to give him a second chance and hire him over at the Melrose shop under the pretense that he was going to show up early and work hard and be a part of the team. You know, pretty generic set of rules, nothing all that crazy, you know. And for maybe a week or so, Eric was doing really well. And he came to work on time, and he would show up and start painting Flash, and it was really cool, you know, and like he was really motivated to be back. And then you could see slowly how he got comfortable again back in my shop. And he started doing things like smoking cigarettes before while a customer is waiting for him for a tattoo. Not selling tattoos at all, not really working at all, and me having to like be up his ass and say, okay, Eric, let's fucking draw some pictures today. Okay, Eric, it's time to paint some Flash today so that you can stay busy, you know, because he would sit there on his phone and staring at Instagram for fucking hours on end doing nothing. So after months of this, I had to start giving him ultimatums because he started showing up late. Eric has drug and alcohol problems, and he's a 40-year-old man that can't get that under wraps, and that's his own issues, and he constantly puts that onto his employer's plate by not showing up at all during a day, complete no-shows, or showing up late, or showing up still high or drunk and smelling terrible. And so same shit, I put up with that shit for a while, and I finally had to just pull the card on him and say, bro, I'm gonna fucking fire you if you don't show up on time because of your fucking alcohol problem that you have here. Because he stays up every night till 7 in the morning, and if any of you guys are following the guy, which I'm not sure why you would be, because I've never once gave him a shout out or said to, but if you are following him, you'll notice that he posts his Instagram pictures at 7 in the morning, and it's not that he's an early riser. He's a drug addict that stays up all night long, drunk, and posts bullshit on his Instagram while he's high at 6 in the morning. So, about 2 weeks ago, I noticed he starts doing his little vlog or whatever, which is cute, you know, fucking whatever. And I noticed he posts his vlog at like 7:30 a.m. one morning. I go to work at time, you know, because I had woke up at 7:30 in the morning to get ready for work. I go to work, and Eric doesn't show up at 12. Man, it's 1 o'clock. Eric still's not there yet. So I call his phone, no answer. Finally, at 2 o'clock, Eric hits me up and goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I slept through my alarm. I'll be right there. And this is probably easily let's just be so realistic, and I'm gonna be undershoot it 50 times in the 9 months of working with Eric, of him calling to tell me how, oh, I slept through my alarm, or the street cleaners blocked me in, or my girlfriend needs a ride and I'll be there. It was always something. And at least once a week, he would just not show up at all. And it was that he had an issue. Maybe his dog needed to go to the vet in fucking Rancho Cucamonga, or some weird shit always that prevented him from just showing up to work every day like a normal person. Meanwhile, I work 7 days a week. I own High Seas Tattoo Parlor. I'm also a tattooer, so I work full-time as a tattooer. I run Melrose Chain Stitch, doing custom embroidery for celebrities and high-end clientele. I have Death Before Dishonor, which is its own brand. You know, I got a lot on my plate, and I work 12, sorry guys, I saw a cop and I was fucking tripping. And I work 12 to 14 hours, 7 days a week. So, I'm also a fucking babysitter of people like Eric, because I have a few other, you know, employees, and none of them ever act like that. So, anyways, Eric calls in, says, hey, I'm not going to be there for 2 more hours, or for, you know, it's 2 o'clock, I'm not going to be there, I'll be right there, whatever. I say, don't worry, brother, I've given you enough chances, we're good. I'm sorry, we can't move forward anymore. I had given you too many chances and said the next time you're late, you're fired, and that's it. And here it is, you're late again, and you're fired, and that's it. So, he had made a prior arrangement with Daniel to work a Wednesday shift so Daniel could move his house. Eric hits me up and goes, hey man, do you mind if I come in and work on the Wednesday that I had already decided with Daniel, and I can come talk to you, hopefully maybe figure something out about having my job still. Because I have love for Eric and I'm a compassionate person just for people in general, I said, yes, come in on Tuesday, we can talk, and maybe we can move forward with a booth rent type scenario or something else, because the way that we were running it wasn't working for me at the time. So I naively come in that following day that Eric's supposed to cover for Daniel at 11:15 thinking, you know what, Eric's been in the doghouse, I fucking shit canned him and I'm giving him a second chance. I bet this motherfucker's waiting for me at 11 o'clock. So sure enough, I show up and no Eric to be seen. No Eric to be seen, and 11:30 rolls around, 11:45, still no Eric. I'm like, wow, is this dude really gonna come in fucking last minute? This dude shows up at 12:01 on the day I was giving him a chance back. So here's a lesson to learn for everybody. If you haven't already heard this one, which you probably already have, but if you're on time, that means you're late. So everywhere you gotta be, court, work, to see your mom, if you're on time, you're already late. So it doesn't work like that. You got to show up early every day, ready to work. Like if your job starts at noon, that means you're ready to work at noon. You got your coffee, you smoked your cigarette, you did all your little fucking weird isms before you got to fucking work. Anyways, so I say, you know, Eric, I'm sorry. It's 12:01. You're late, bro. I don't feel like you've shown me in any way that you respect or want this job. And I presented him the reasons of why I can't have him working for me, such as him showing up late constantly, the fact that nobody comes in to get tattoos from him, not one customer. He only sits around and waits for fucking walk-ins. And I explained all these reasons to him, and I said, what would you do as an employer? And he said, I'd probably have to let me go. So he even fucking fully understood my reasoning and why. He sat there and cried in my face, crying, bawling tears, begging me for his fucking job back, saying, I can't envision working anywhere else. You guys are my best friends and the best team I've ever worked with. This is so fucking weak. Please, please give me another chance. I'll do anything you want, Shon. I'll sit and be quiet. I'll never say a word. I'll just sit and tattoo. He sat and cried, a 40-year-old man with tears streaming down his cheeks. And I had to say, Eric, I'm sorry. You're my friend, but I apologize. I cannot have you working for me anymore, bro. It's just too much. So he went and I even said to him during that time, I said, hey, Eric, you know, we're good friends. I've been friends with you for the last 3 years. I'll do anything I can to help you. Let me know and I'll help you get another job. I know tons of tattoo shop owners around. Oh my God. Dude, come on. Get the fuck out of the way. I know tons of tattoo shop owners in LA, and I was like, yo, I could get you another job. It shouldn't be an issue. He goes, all right, cool, whatever. Packs up his shit and just pieces out. Doesn't say goodbye to me. Doesn't say, hey, thanks, boss, for the opportunity. You're the shit. I really appreciate everything you've done for me and all the help. And I'm sorry for letting you down, but you're the man. And instead of that, he stole 5 pieces of my artwork from my tattoo shop. And that's why he fucking didn't say anything. He didn't say goodbye or anything or whatever. I still, check this out. I was so upset and hurt that he would disrespect me like that after I just told the motherfucker I would get him another job, which is unheard of. No boss would ever do that for you. I texted him, said, hey, Eric, I'm really disappointed. You couldn't even say goodbye to me or show me respect like that, but take care. Best of luck with you, brother. He writes back how embarrassed he was. I'm so sorry, whatever. I wish you the best of luck too. Take care. So, that's it. We're done. Everything is good. Hands are washed. No more Eric. I hadn't talked shit on him. I hadn't said a word to him. Nothing was said. So, I noticed on his Instagram page the following day, him talking to my best friend, Courtney. My best friend. A guy I hang out with all the time. Best friend, knows everything about my life, knows all about what's going on. He's talking to Courtney on his Instagram page, and he says, I'm gonna miss you, brother. Courtney goes, what do you mean, Eric? Where are you going? And he goes, Shon fired me for 2 days ago. I'm not sure why. He then DMs Courtney and tells him, I don't get it. I showed up early and Shon just shit-canned me for no reason. So Eric's already coming up with fabricated lies in his head so that he can tell his girlfriend. Because what are you going to go home and tell your girlfriend after you just got shit-canned from a perfect job where you're making good money? What are you going to tell your girl? Hey, babe, I'm really sorry. I couldn't show up to work on time because I get drunk and high every night, so my boss fired me. That fucking sucks. So you're probably going to play the card of the victim and go, I don't even know what happened. So he just fired me for no reason. I don't get it. So I politely text Eric, hey, brother, can you please not air your dirty laundry out to the world? And if my best friend hasn't heard of this random news, then you should assume that I'm not out there telling the world your business. So he says, okay, okay. That was the response I get, okay, to that question of him. The following day, he posts a fucking mission statement saying, I no longer am affiliated with High Seas. I don't know anything about the Black Shon vlog. Please quit asking me. Blah, blah, blah. So that's cute. I get it. Fools like to do that fucking dumb shit and like say, I don't fuck with this place anymore. Whatever. And pretend like it was their choice rather than the boss fucking shit canning someone. So in the comments section, he writes, by the way, irregardless isn't a word. So, irregardless isn't a word. Read a book. So what he's referencing is I had used the word irregardless in a vlog, and I realized that that is not a word. And I'm an uneducated hillbilly with a 9th grade education. So most of you guys probably have a better education than I do. I've somehow come over my obstacles and handicaps in life. And here I am doing my thing. I still say some dumb hillbilly shit. I say y'all. I say fucking a word that don't make sense every once in a while. I have bad slang. It's just who I am. So he's going to take a pot shot at me in his comments. So, of course, I, in privacy, text him, hey, look, motherfucker, if you have something to say to me about how this all went down, pull up. Come see me. That's how it works. If you're going to talk trash about somebody, you want them to come pull up and come see you. So that motherfucker wants to talk shit on me on his Instagram, but he won't come and see me. So now what's he do? He goes and he posts that shit on his little Instagram again to try to get y'all, my followers and my fans and my people that fuck with me to go against me on some dumb shit. Anyways, Eric Skavnicki's cute and all, but he can't work here. I can't have an employee that fucking sucks and is a bad employee and infesting my fucking sweet team. I got people like Katie and Pancho and Daniel around me. Like, they're not gonna put up with that. They can't have somebody that makes them look bad. And they're not gonna put up with me if I was an asshole. So you could only but assume, because people like Pancho and Katie, Pancho being with me for 3 years, not having issues with me would mean that I'm probably not a big asshole. And that probably the problem was the one person that was an issue, and we had to remove him. And because I'm the boss, I had to fire his stupid ass. Anyways, I hate airing people's dirty laundry because it's nobody's business but their own, and for them to fucking blast themselves if that's what they want to do. But that's the story with Eric Skavnicki. No, he's not some innocent victim. No, I didn't fucking go upside his head or do anything crazy. I just said, hey, dude, if you want to talk shit on me, you can pull up, Eric. I gave you a job, patted you on the back, made you some money, and he fucking shit in my face. So that's how it works, man. Anyways, we're totally done with this negativity. It's time to have a good day. I just got to the shop. Let's see what's going on.
I'm not doing this.
Fyre Fest. What do you mean?
Because I don't know the story well enough.
The story well enough. Ja Rule decided to throw a music festival. He got nothing but social media influencers like Kylie Jenner,
right,
the Hadids, all to post about this festival and say, this is for the elite, up-and-coming social network. You're going to be around nothing but people, Instagram models, rappers. You're going to be in, where is it? Oh, Cancun. No, what is it? Not Cancun.
There's an island. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know the details. But basically, I just saw the post where they had the pictures of, like, the banquet, like the food.
Okay, hold on. We're getting there. So you pay, I think it's $6,000 to $10,000 for your ticket, your flight, your boarding, and the food. Everything is included, and it's supposed to be all luxury, like a resort suite with fucking catered food, blah, blah, blah. And they got there, and it was, what was it? Tents set up like a fucking concentration camp.
But, like, the planning just apparently went terribly. Like, the actual... And, like, the photos that someone posted, they were like, this is what we got for our meal. And it was 2 slices of wheat bread, like, untoasted, with, like, a slice of cheese on top of it. And then...
Pre-made salad mix.
Like, pre-made, like, little bag of, like, iceberg lettuce on the side of that with, like, no dressing. And it was just... Everyone was saying, like, the word. And they found one of the planners, like, journals. Like, one of the event planners, they found one of their books, and they're taking photos of that, and it was just like, just listed like bags of Fritos and like peanuts and stuff, and it was just,
what up?
Yo, what up? What up, man?
Chris here? Yeah, he's inside.
Terribly.
Yeah, Blink-182 was the headliner, and apparently they bailed out instantly. As soon as they figured out what was going on, they're like, we're not gonna come to this. Like, you're fucking absolutely insane. Like, they don't even have a stage big enough for us to perform on. Like, we perform 20,000 people sold out shows, and you're gonna put us on a 4,000 person stage? Like, what's gonna happen? We're gonna get rioted or some shit. They're fucking over it.
I hope so. Blink-182 sucks.
Well, don't say that to Ernesto. Ernesto, I'm sorry. Katie doesn't mean it.
I don't care. Blink-182 fucking sucks. Sorry.
Oh, man.
You know, just teaching, like, showing that is gonna be sick as fuck, man. Like, being able to, like, express that, not just how I'm saying it to you, but in, like, artistic, like, a piece of art in
it comes
itself.
across in a picture.
Like, some shit our culture would be interested in. Like, how the one else is gonna hear it or understand it if they don't get it, if this isn't made.
Right. No, I get you.
So,
and no one else
and
is
doing it
gonna
in
make
an artistic way,
No
people
one
are gonna
else
pay
is gonna
attention
make
to
it.
it. a lot.
what has been your number one way of like combating that, like in the copywriting and the hating of your hard work?
To continue to be creative and use it as fuel in a positive way, you know, and channeling it towards creativity and growth and improvement and evolution.
Dope.
Fuck it, man. I mean,
People are gonna rip shit off no matter what, I guess.
anything we do is gonna get ripped off. These coffee shops are gonna get fucking imitated aggressively. We're very used to being look, it's the concepts, because we're actually part of the space where we're not like looking in and trying to just like financially maximize this. This was made, and it's being, the financial structure and how it's being profitable is being figured out. But first, the heart and soul's there, and like the concept, and then you figure that out. And yes, like it should be profitable, but it also should be done right. And like the responsibility to do things right comes first before the financial side of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess one of those things is just not letting the haters or the copycats fucking affect you at all.
At this point now, I just have like no time to like. Life's too short to even like channel any like. It's almost just like it shows that people just regurgitate things they hear to feel relevant, and it really stems from people just not being happy with themselves. But that's not gonna, you know, like change my perception of, you know, my achievements. I think they speak for themselves, and I care about what I'm doing. We're just gonna move forward and as planned. Like, there's not gonna the funny thing is, like, everybody's super vocal on the internet, but no one has anything to say in person. And I'm at all these things, so you can come down. Yeah, you know, if anyone wants to have a conversation about it, I have no problem.
Yeah.
Having a talk in person about it, but you know, they need to be open-minded to what the reality is, not what they hear on the internet.
It's real. Thank you, Dougie. I appreciate that, man. This shit's crazy, huh? Katie, have you ever seen anything like this? It's a thing from Star Wars. This shit's wild, huh? Be pretty easy to get some cool pictures in here too, I think.
Yeah.
Lighting's decent.
Lighting's really good.
What do you think?
Taste out. What's up? Yeah, you could do it.
Is that like a bathroom?
Yeah, all the way in the back. See that open door?
That's a bathroom.
That's the bathroom.
So gnarly.
Yeah, this is wild, huh? So this is like his personal collection of stuff, you know? And then this is stuff like that his team built, you know, creates.
Actually sell.
Yeah, that they sell. Like, all these pieces on top are fucking insane, bro. Look at this one, looks like a fucking tree. Damn, I'm gonna take a picture of that thing, that's fucking insane. You know your boy had to get the pink milk. Ooh, enchiladas. I might have to get some enchiladas. Fire. Yeah, baby, yeah. The shit actually is dumb cheap too. For whatever reason, it always seems like it's gonna be expensive, and then like everything I got, I bet it'll be $14 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like exactly what it would cost to go to lunch anywhere else. Damn, so that was cool. Went to Hitman and had a pretty good conversation with Dougie about how he deals with haters and people that fuck with him and copy his work and try to mess with his business. And so it was really cool to get the insight of somebody that I really respect and knows has been through a lot of shit. So it's pretty dope. Dougie's the man, and it's crazy the advice he given me, and like, you know, obviously that's the haters feeling some type of way about themselves, and this shit is just
it's very obvious, and it rings real true. Anyways, we're gonna head back to the shop. Just got some Lassens for lunch. We got some enchiladas that should be fire. We're gonna go back and eat our food now. Word. All right, it's still early, but I think I'm gonna edit this vlog and get out of here so I can go spend some time with Sarah. Yeah, I hope that clears things up with the Eric incident. I really don't give a shit anymore, you know. Everybody creates their own path, so it is what it is. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back to normal. Peace.